from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
Sterling Hawkwrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 20.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now it's Gurley. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Ryan. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it, because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
It's caught. Jones. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Complete.
Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They run. It's Gurley. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
The Bucs 18-yard line. To
throw is Ryan. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. To throw on third down. Ryan, this is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back under heel.
And he gets in. Touchdown Atlanta. Todd Gurley, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Even though they might not find the #1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, in. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 44 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A first down run there for Fournette, but it won't accomplish much as he'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Play action. Now it's Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Gurley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brought down by Levante.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
And it's 3rd down.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st down, Falcons.
They go play action now. Ryan to the right side and complete to Hurst. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
And a Falcon.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Lions pass.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 10-yard line.
On play action, now Brady. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brought down by
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Tack McKinley make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Third down.
The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. From midfield, here's Brady. He's got Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Shotgun now for Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Ryan. And that is taken in by Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw again is Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. 3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Second and 7.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? The Falcons on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So on now is Kai Forbath. If you're wondering, he's hit from as far as 57. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. And that'll set them back 5. On 4th down, the Falcons trot out the rookie punter from Syracuse, Sterling Hoffrichter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the play, and a Buccaneer 1st down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Taken down at the
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Watch the run. Watch the run. Check 45 to Mike. Jugger.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Over first and 10.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the...
And that's caught inside the 30. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Falcons.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Ryan. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, but it'll be second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Forbath will put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down.
Third down.
And that's caught by Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
And the Falcon first down.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check 58. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now it's Ryan. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ryan's throw caught by Jones, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
12. 1st down, Falcons.
Gurley again here on 1st down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On 2nd and 9, Ryan. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It was Ryan Glasgow who got him down.
13-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Again they run with Gurley. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
And there's a run there by Todd Gurley. We all know he's looking to rebound from the least productive season of his career. And I think Atlanta presents him a great opportunity to do just that. They'll use him really well running it as well as catching it out of the backfield.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Ito Smith, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. So that one will be accepted.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Check four. All right, here we go.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. A gain of a yard.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Dante Fowler just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Watch out. Check 31. Check 31. 36. Shadow.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Oh, look at the juke. Now it's Ginn. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
5 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And some room to work. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. On 1st down, it's Gurley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, They run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On second down now, it's Smith down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Ito Smith, the Atlanta ball carrier, brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
The Falcons on third down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Gurley. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. The Falcons on third down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 9. Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
But it brings up
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Fourth down. Here's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
tackle made at the 16.
Well, no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
First and goal.
The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Smith trying to run for it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ito Smith with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2.
Conversion.
They'll try and run it with Gurley. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
24. Buccaneers 7.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, 82 yards. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now it's Gurley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. They go play action now. Ryan got a man, and he hits him in stride. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
It's now
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Back to throw, Brady. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 41. And the ball is knocked out, and the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. picked off right around the 43. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
David. It's a pickup of 6.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 50-yard line.
On the counter, Gurley. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
On the carry. He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down. Today's final score. Falcons.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.